Hi guys, I'm Stuart.
I'm Alan.
Together we are Outdoor
Basics.
Cool. We've got Raf and Wayne with us today, and we're out just kind of getting a bit of some midweek bushcrafting. We are currently being baffled to death with the ferocious Scottish midgie. So if I have a mini panic attack or anybody else does during the video, don't worry, we're just being killed by midges. What we're going to do is we're going to practice fire lighting today, and Alan's going to have a go at it, and he's kind of using a surefire method. He's using a bicycle inner tube and a magnesium block. Yeah, it's not the most kind of eco-friendly way of starting a fire or the most bushcraft friendly way, but it's kind of more of a survival situation. This is in like an emergency thing in your kit that you're guaranteed a fire with. What we are going to do, and again not the most eco-friendly thing, we do understand, is the way we do this, we're going to do a bit of a burn test and see how long this inner tube will actually burn with the magnesium, so we know how long we have to get the fire on the go. What we also have is we have a raft for a fire lay to keep the fire up off the ground and let oxygen get in. We also have our three levels of kindling, kind of pencil lead thickness, pencil thickness, and then finger and thumb. So once he gets the kindling on the go, he's going to move in and start putting the layers on. I'm close to a panic attack.
I was right.
Cool. So if you just look in, Alan's going to crack on and do this the way we've discussed. Quickly though, so the midges don't overpower us. Sweet. So if you notice what he's doing, he's just opening it up to make a kind of plate for his magnesium to go on top of.
I am dying.
You want to get maybe magnesium scrapings about the same size as a 5p piece, a decent wee pile. I think that's something that people maybe do is they rush it and they don't put enough. So just go calm and they kind of overforce it. Just nice and calm with the shavings and you'll get a decent pile right in the middle. I know already he's starting to get a decent wee pile of shavings there. For anybody that hasn't encountered the ferocious Scottish midgie, there should be horror movies made about them. I mentioned this in a recent video. There's different ways of doing this. Some people strike that way, so they strike, and some people pull the striker. It's up to you really, whatever works, as long as you're aware of your kindling or your tinder pile or anything. You're not going to belt it and send it everywhere. Right bro, whatever works. Once it catches, get ready to go with them, mate. There we go bro. So give it a wee blow, get that in the middle, get the rubber there and give it a blow. There we go, that's catching mate, nice. And then just set the corners on fire, the bigger one, yeah? Yeah. Sweet bro. Bang that on then, just bang them together. Like make a kind of pile together, close together, one on top of the other. That's it, cool. And then go to your pencil type. So he's going to kind of hold this over the top, you'll see that back bit's a bit higher, spread that kindling out a bit. You don't want to like smother your fire, so you want it over the top, but not pushing it down on top of it. A bit closer again, that'll start to take now bro. Yeah, that's going to take no bother.
Haha, the midges are dying.
You can already smell that, starting to take. Go your kind of next level up. You'll notice that kindling's running that way. I put this one on top at the other direction. Spread it out a bit. Give that a blow underneath, Alan. Nice, bro. Don't let your shoulder go on fire. That'd be a Yeah, it's going to take no bother. Oh, thank the baby Jesus for all the smoke. Yes. Again, we're not going to smother it because that's taken really well. We're just trying to make it a bit smoky. We've picked kind of more greeny wood. But it's still dry, dead standing, but it's just a bit more green.
Hi.
This smoke is glorious because it's killing the midges, it's confusing them. So yeah, using rubber inner tube and a magnesium block, pretty surefire method. Sure way of getting fire in even wet conditions. It's a really good bit of kit. Again, I did mention not the most eco-friendly way, I do understand, but I'm looking at it for more of a situation where I need to get fire on the go. Yeah, and like I say, really inexpensive stuff. So yeah, it lasted a fair amount of time, and as you can see there's still bits of it smouldering there. So, you know, if I had some dry grass or some other forms of kindling, that would definitely go. Like I said, it's not the most eco-friendly way of starting a fire, and it's not something we do very often. But it's kind of like your cheap surefire method. The reason we've got like a load of inner tube was on the way in we found a trashed bike, and we just like, cut the inner tube out the tyres. So we kind of upcycled, I suppose. So yeah, it's just a cheap way of kind of getting a fire when you tie it in with this. So thanks very much. I've been Stuart.
I've been Alan.
And together we've been Outdoor Basics, getting murdered by midges. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you haven't, jump onto Facebook, find us on Facebook and give that a like also please. Thanks.